Yeah. So as I said, like a cleric, the ancient fire apostle isn't like the this is like the standard boring cleric kind of stuff, feels like. The crusader, serve militant arm of a church, ready to stand guard over those religion's holy places, to be swift, reaching arms against those who resist its truth. Okay. Doesn't have the following features. Atheism. Okay. Appreciate many clerics train intensively to learn proper battlefield tactics to advantage of the weaknesses of them demons. This is like exceptionally strong against demons, probably. Eclectic Searches is like the one you have in Kingmaker. That's like the that's Tristan in Kingmaker. Full-time healer, I would say. And much stuff with like restoration and shit. Herald Caller. Unlike Crusaders or Paladins who charge headlong into battle in the name of their patron deities, Herald Callers are adept at calling powerful outsiders to aid their brethren in battle. Okay, so here's a summoner, isn't it? There you go. Herald Caller depends on summoned allies to overcome foes, which affords so little experience with martial pursuits, typical of other clerics, and a narrow spiritual focus. Okay. What means call heralds? A herald channeler can channel slot spell into summoning spells that she has prepared ahead of time. She can lose a prepared spell in order to cast any summon monster spell at the same time. Okay, that's like a holy summoner. Priest of Balance. Life and death are the two sides of a coin in the universe. Those clerics who do not give preference to either side and can compensate both energies in themselves become priests of balance. They are good at both giving and taking life. Depends on how much their goal matching to yours. So they have channeling negative energy, positive energy. They're like no summons. Like it's not like they have necromancy stuff, doesn't they? Like the Priest of Balance could be kind of cool, to be honest. So we have like the Dirgebard, the Priest of Balance. Those are like, wait, I've got to note this one. Oh, wrong PC. Oh, let's go Dirge. What is hello? We have the Dirgebard. Or we have the Priest of Balance. The Druid. Like I said, I don't want to play Druid because I played this one on the last playthrough and in Kingmaker. Even though they are like more kind of different Druids. Like this one is a light Druid, defender of the true world. Tracking down. That's like really against only Fays. Enemy of the Fae. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to take a Druid. I'm not taking a fighter either. Because melee again. It's like even like this one sounds cool even. Mutation Warrior is like probably a alchemist mixed up with a warrior. But yeah. Let's just go on Hunter. Hunter are marksmen, I guess. Like these are just anything with a bow. is canny, uncovering skirmisher, manipulating her enemies and leveraging her allies for her own benefit. Scapegoat. It's an adept at redirecting her foe's hostility towards another creature, creating openings for her own attacks. Okay. You have no animal, folks. You have no animal with the character, actually. I thought like hunters always have like an animal like with them, but this one doesn't. I think that's what I'm guessing. Divine Hound. Not special in hunting other people side by side with a loyal friend. Yeah, that's like with a companion. But still no animal, folks. Animal companion. Not really sure what this character does, actually. Can Judgment. Like, Judgment is the one from Inquisitor, usually. Gains the ability to perceive the animal folks benefits from. Okay. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea about hunters, to be honest. But like this one, Divine Hunter is like something with a mix with a cleric. Where most hunters heed the call of nature and fight it to protect its bounty, some are inspired to serve a higher power. These Divine Hunters use to fate to aid them in their struggles, and their fate infuses their animal companions, making these companions champions of their deities. Okay, that's like a domain. But you have animal folks, or you have a focus on your companion? Okay. Still a domain. Like domain means like you can go negative or positive domain, isn't it? So what do you get later on from this one? Erase animal companion. One of the wild. It's kind of, he's like buffing his animal the whole time. That's kind of the thing, isn't it? It's just nothing special, I guess. Animal focus. While Aulan have a bond with a natural bond, and the forester has a stronger tie to her environment than the animals within it. While most foresters feel strong bonds with woodland regions, the archetype functions well in other parents as well. In such cases, a forester might refer to herself by a different name that more accurately reflects a chosen terrain. For example, a forester who favors bogs and marshes might call herself a swamper, while one favors frozen the glacier guardian. It's kind of like where you decide on the terrain. Like this, I'm gonna say so far, like all hunter classes are really generic. It doesn't feel like they're fun. The urban hunters help guards track down apparent criminals as spies, find lost children, disaster victims, and protect animals from abuse in the city. They still draw their inspiration and strength from the natural world, marveling at how nature flourishes wherever the city allows. Okay. Well, wandering marksman from his animal companion and strike from a distance. It's like a normal marksman, to be honest. So it's like a stealthy marksman feel. Captor. Well, as I said, like there's doesn't sound fun. Like not any hunt sounds fun, I gotta say. They are probably strong because like the ranged characters are insanely strong in this game, feels like. At least a Kingmaker. Inquisitor is like melee. It's like a melee character. It can't be ranged, seems like, in this one. But I am literally, I think it's just melee. I will not play Inquisitor, to be honest. They're ranged. Blood kineticist. To a blood kineticist, the water in the creature's blood is just like the water is just like any other sort. Use the knowledge to brutal ends. Okay. It's like you can do something with the blood of enemies. Bleeding infusion, what's this? And infuse a blast with a vicious power that causes internal or external bleeding. An effect, 40 that takes 1 point of bleed damage for every die of the blast damage. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. But I think like Kineticist was... Like the Kineticist was a pretty hard class to play. Like I had the Khaleesi... It was not Khaleesi, it was the other one from Game of Thrones. I don't know the name. Like the Tiefling and Kingmaker was pretty hard to play. Like he's like a Kineticist had like a hard learning curve. Dark Elementalist. It's like the same with like soul and dark stuff. Some Kinetists who are loath to suffer the consequences of channeling their powers study the darkness esoteric energies of the planes and use souls to fuel their occult might. Spiritual tortures these dark elementalists inflict upon their victims are horrifically selfish acts on par with the actions of demons. Okay, so like a demon-based kineticist. And there's a overlaying elemental power. It's like a normal elemental mage, like a bit a bit different, I would say, but it's like kinda the same. Kinda the same. Yeah, kinetic knight is a melee. This one sounds interesting. That's melee. I don't want to play melee, but still. Like maybe I'll find a mate which is like something like this. Overwhelming soul. They can seize control over their element with their minds alone without endangering their bodies. The powers mind over matter. I thought this would be like the psychokineticist. I thought this would be like the overwhelming soul. Okay. Mind burn. Channel elemental power through their bodies. Rare kineticists channel such power through their minds. Lack strong spirit, so this energy ravaged in their minds but unleashes power locked in their ruptured emotions. Sometimes a psychokineticist inadvertently unleashes his power when he experiences an outburst of strong emotion, potentially making a psychokineticist an outcast or even an accidental killer. I gotta say, this one sounds pretty cool too, to be honest. But I have my doubts on the kineticist class because I don't think I'm that much experience with this kind of game. Play it, to be honest. Okay, the Magus is like a melee. Canespecker fights with a weapon in one hand and a spell in the other. They are effective attackers thanks to a vast array of both offensive and defensive spells. However, playing this class takes a lot of attention and micromanaging. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I thought too. Magus is like this was like the Rigonga in Kingmaker. I think he was an Eldritch Skyan. It's like a battle mage, spell dance. What is a spell dance? The thing is, like, I couldn't even change the race so far. So let me just go for this one. Let's just go yes. The strong emphasis on wizards within elven culture and culture influences how even non-wizards see themselves. Many elven magi do not consider themselves much of a blend of martial arts, of a martial or magical talents, but rather a subcategory of wizards who study the effect of physical movement and techniques upon spellcasting ability. They believe their ability to cast spells while fighting is an outgrowth of the concept of the spell dance, which itself is just another kind of wizardry. The spell dance. With this one, you buff yourself. So you're still like something like a Skyan. Yeah, I don't think like this is a. Doesn't seem like a. Maybe on another playthrough, like I don't think it's like interesting at all. Like the armored battle, I kind of know how the class works because as I said, I played the first one. It's kind of, yeah. Nah, not interested. Oh, the monk. Monk is melee mostly. Like there's an archer which I've seen. This is a. I think this one was a. Ranged monk, some like kinda ranged monk. But yeah, I'm not into monk, to be honest. Okay, what is a? What are they doing actually? Powerful divine spells have access to the most powerful divine magic. They can effectively heal and empower their allies or devastate their enemies. Orcs have access to a limited number of spells and only gain new ones as they advance in level. This makes them less flexible, but they can cast more spells before needing a rest. A herbalist. Practice an absurd alchemical art, which involves medicinal and ritual techniques that transcend ordinary alchemy, allowing them to blur the line between magical medicine and divine miracles. Yeah. Shields the sick and the wounded. That's kind of a buff support kind of style. Enlightened. The enlightened philosopher seeks enlightenment for compassion, moderation, and humility. By following her philosophy's teachings. The enlightened philosopher seeks to reach enlightenment and become one with the universe. What does he do? Oracle uncovers a new secret ability to mystical powers, blah blah, okay. Oracle upon the divine mystery to grant the spells and powers. Well, I couldn't tell if this one is like from reading this, I couldn't tell what this one is doing. Like I have to play it probably if I want to understand how it works. Okay, let's go Lone Strider. Lone Strider is a recluse who gained oracular powers from isolation in a deep desert on a mountain peak, in another secluded location. A connection to untraveled places gives the Lone Strider powers to evade their enemies. Is cursed, but this curse comes in a benefit as an entrance. This choice has made the first level. Like this is a buff as a curse. Like, okay, interesting approach. The base speed increases by 1 feet. Once per round to get it against the first attack of opportunity. Okay. Wait from memory concealment. Oh, okay. Gain concealment and a free action. Interesting one. Some oracles are possessed by spirit, demon, and similar beings. Instead of borrowing a power from a deity, a possessed oracle has the otherworldly forces to work her magic with. The oracle is kind of a mystery to me. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, you have to be Asima. I don't know what Asima is for a class. They look pretty cool. Purifier seeks out of signed possessions or mind control and manifests from unwilling and often unwitting servants for fiendish corruptors and their mortal minions. Purifier seeks liberation of mind, body, and spirit from the bondage of sin and the taint of the unholy. Okay. Maybe those are monsters of some kind in the game? I have no idea. Oracles that gain their magical powers through strange and mysterious ways, be they chosen by fate or blood. While most might be content by the strange powers, some oracles join the Pathfinder specifically to find out about their mysteries and determine the genesis and history of their eldritch talents. These spellcasters are known as Seekers, after their obsession with researching ancient texts and obscure ruins for any clues they can find about their heritage and histories. Seekers trap finding. Ah, okay, they have like can find traps and stuff even better. Well, I'm not really sure. I guess like the complete Oracle class is like a mystery to me, to be honest. Everything kinda... It's kinda mysterious how they work. People often find themselves... people often find themselves listening to the rustle of the wind. But only a handful of them hear whispering of the mighty nature element and can use it as a source of power. Wind. Like a oracle which is like wind based. She gets like wind spells and stuff. Yeah, okay. Like sounds like a thunder mage with extra steps, to be honest. Okay, paladin, melee, or more like melee, I would say. Not my kind of thing. A ranger. It's like a ranger. Yeah, it's like a ranger. It was a hunter and now it's a ranger. Demon Slayer. These rangers' favorite hunting grounds aren't woods or mountains, but city and streets and enemy headquarters. These masterful spies hunt for secrets rather than meat, using Oops, what did I just do? Oh no, that was like... Wow, I did just read the wrong one. Demon Slayers are known for their experience of destruction of demons. Okay, you have like this is just about demons. He has like favorite enemy, probably demons and stuff. And he's going for like, yeah, Demon Slayer favorite enemy, demons of magic, slaughter, demons of strength. Yeah, that's just like a full... I don't know how this game works. It's like demons is the only... It's like the biggest threat of the game. I have no idea. So let's espionage expert. These ranges are favorite hunting grounds out woods and mountains, but cities are. These masterful spies hunt for secrets rather than meat, using lies and selfishness as effectively as blades and arrows. Yeah, it's like a kind of rogue. Ranged rogue, I would say. Flame Warden. Immolate the Blazing Phoenix, Flame Warden sweep the world like a selective forest fire, burning away corruption, evil, and those who clinch to decay. Nothing special about it, it's just like a flaming... Like he can choose probably like... Yeah, he can do like spells, fire spells. Yep. Okay. Reboot is a natural leader, a pirate who works well with a variety of people and a variety of roles. Specialized combat tactics help organize and direct a crew, and the freebooter's talents are in high demand. Most freebooters work as a freebooter, signs on with a crew, and she feels the urge to travel, and often moves to a new ship when her contract ends. As a move action indicate an enemy in combat and rally her allies You focus on that target, okay? Seems like a leader ranger. This is a new one. This sounds kinda cool, not gonna lie. But like kinda, I'm not really sure. Like we'll take this one on the list. Like 3, 2. Sure. Those 3. Yeah, you know, rogues like more of a melee class. Master of all. Master of all sounds pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, shaman. Sounds like the shaman sounds as mysterious as the oracles, to be honest. Divine spellcasters have the access to the strongest spells of this type. Shamans has a great versatility in terms of customizing their build for the player's preferred style. Depending on their chosen specializations, a shaman can massacre enemies, support and heal allies, or control or weaken foes. However, playing as a shaman is pretty difficult and is not recommended for the new players. Yes, not for me then. At least like not in the first playthrough. But what do they have? Like possessed shaman? Experience compares assistance. In return, they can grant their spells and protect from other world influence. Okay. The person who attack their foes is like a stealth shaman. It sounds like it seems like they are kind of pretty close to the oracle stuff. But yeah, okay, we will go on. I'm not taking them anyways. This is a support melee class. You fight the melee, can employ a limited number of spells, can heal and empower. This is like the same as Arim in Kingmaker. This class, like kinda Battle Scion, Battle Singer. But yeah, that's kinda not my thing, I guess. I didn't play Harem in the Kingmaker at all. But yeah. Maybe in another playthrough. In the bardic knowledge? Can he like do bard stuff? Oh yeah, he can actually. That's pretty cool. He can literally play bard stuff. Okay. But yeah. Slayer is like... I have no idea what Slayer is. It's kind of melee and ranged. This can fight both in melee and their main role is dealing large amounts of damage to enemies. However, their defense is rather weak. Arcane Enforcer, this one is like a buff. They study their arcane knowledge to learn new efficient ways of hunting their targets. They're often known as Arcane Enforcer. They're like spells which give you like more damage in any kind of way. Melee or range probably. Deliverer, also known as Divine Assassin, God's Blade or Wrathbringer. A deliverer is a chosen by a god to punish those who have committed an affront to that deity. Evil deities are more likely to use assassins than deliverers, but some good deities use deliverers to deal with problems of a subtler nature than a cleric, inquisitor, paladin, or war priest can typically handle. Well, okay, that's like a rogue kind of rogue with extra steps. Those are professional killers are trained and almost exclusively by crime families. Fearless and ruthless, they operate independently, often making their talents available to the highest bidder. A few unscrupulous executioners exploit this arrangement and force families to pay higher rates for their services. Most of these assassins follow a strict personal code and maintain absolute transparency with their employees. It's like a... It's like a headhunter. Imitator. You have to be human. The human race is renowned For this. For its quick learning curve and love of taking the best from others. Imitators are geniuses with the ability to memorize and copy fighting styles. But others spend their lives perfecting one technique. Imitators are already using a few successfully. In combat, they instantly adapt to the power of battle, choosing the most appropriate martial style and often improvise, confusing their enemies. Imitation. Imitate the martial class style, which allows him to take a fighter, barbarian, rogue, or monk stance for 1 minute a number of times per day, equal to intelligence modifier plus half the flavor level. Okay. Is it just like rogue? Can you just like take martial styles? Like he can just copy fighter, barbarian, rogue, or monk stance. Got an interesting class. Like I'm not really sure this is like fun. It's like an interesting class. Generations of warriors hold the line against impossible odds. Some of their edgier techniques persist to this day. Couldn't tell what this class is doing. Stygian Slayer crawls out of the dark shadows to strike fear into hearts of this civilized folk. He's a merciless killer who can control a sliver of magic, allowing him to arrive unseen, commit murder, and depart without attention. Okay, that's like an assassin. Oh. It's like a full assassin. With his abilities, stuff, shadowy mist form is like a it's like kind of the same as invisible, just I guess people see you but you can't get like hit by it, something and stuff. Probably. Vanguards are battlefield commanders who focus on the brutality of combat and lead their allies bloody victory. Quick react to danger. A Vanguard is a valuable scout, capable of and skilled tactician. Okay, here is like a teamwork feat. I will probably not play with the teamwork feat because I'm not playing like a party probably with much teamwork feats. But yeah. We will check like sorcerer. Okay, Sorcerer are powerful arcane mages. Spellcasts are very effective in combat. Unlike the other arcane spellcasts, they can use a limited array of spells, which makes them less flexible in various situations. However, they can cast more spells before they need a rest. Okay. Cross-blooded. The cross-blooded bloodline combines the power of two heritages. In most cases, sorcerers with a bloodline of the offspring of two sorcerers from different ancestries, and occasionally a cross-blooded sorcerer arises from the conjunction of other powers. A draconic sorcerer, who is also the culmination of a great destiny, an abyssal sorcerer from that family that dealt with devils, and an arcane sorcerer raised from birth by faith, are all possible sources from cross-blooded bloodlines. Holy hell, so much stuff. Kinsorcerer is a secondary bloodline. Only bonus class skills and bonus spells from this line. I gotta say, this one sounds great. I don't know the bloodlines, but you can probably do some pretty cool stuff with those things. I'm not really sure if this is... Sorcerer descends a creature that possesses innate magic such as dragons, fae, devils. The bloodline grants sorcerer a number of available spells, unique feats, and abilities, and helps them. The crossblooded sounds awesome. Yeah, we will take this one too. Cross-blooded. As I said, this one sounds pretty cool. Like the idea behind it. Could go Dragon Demon. Sounds pretty cool. Imperial Sorcerer. Heavenly power derives from inside the Russia, then force of personality. Okay, this is like a I'm not really sure. This seems like a buffing sorcerer, which has also spells like to get damage. I'm not really sure. Like damage, kinda buff stuff. Kinda. Nine-tailed deer. Oh, you to be Kitsune for this one. Nine-tailed deer. So it's often titled Kitsune with multiple tails, but not many realize that fewer than one Kitsune in every 1,000 years has this potential. And those that do usually have a magical quirk in their blood and have blessed by their race defect matron. As a result, the most that harness the mystic powers of their newfound tails often gain sorcerer's powers, becoming nine-tailed deers. But you will not learn an additional spell derived from a bloodline. At level 7, after a nine-tailed, one bonus feat. Magical tail. This class gets so many feats, like level 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. To be honest, this sounds not bad. Like, it doesn't... Sounds pretty cool, even. I'm not really sure what a Kitsune has for a class. We'll take the nine-tailed there, you two. Nine-tailed. The overwhelming mage in it. Magical powers are always a tempting phenomenon, and many people are content with the extent of their powers, but overwhelming mages strive to improve their sheer capacity of powers. Yeah, it's like a full hardcore pew-pew mage. Seems like overwhelming penetration is insane. Made to overcome it. So you ignore, like, I don't know if it's like ignoring or like, I think it's ignoring the spell resistance. Sounds awesome. On paper it sounds awesome. Sage sorcerer. Your magic comes from knowledge and tradition in the bloodline accumulated through the generations, not just from force of personality. You use your intelligence rather than your charisma to determine other class features and effect relating to your sorcerer's class, such as bonus spells per day, the maximum spell level you can cast, and save disease on your spell, and number of daily uses per day. This one is like interesting. You use your intelligence rather than your charisma. What does it mean? Is it like something special? Magic comes from your Use intelligence and charisma, okay. In bold bloodline, Akara, bloodline class selection. Combat casting adept, magic missile. I'm not really sure what this sentence means. Like, you use your intelligence rather than your charisma. I'm not rolling with int on charisma stuff, aren't I? I don't think like that's a thing. I don't think this is working. Okay, like Seeker. Sorcerers gain their magical powers through strange and mysterious ways. The most might be the content of their strange powers. Some adventure far and wide in search of a greater understanding of the genesis and history of the Eldritch talents. These spellcasters are known as Seekers. After their obsession with researching ancient texts and obscure ruins, or any clues they can find about the heritage and histories. Ah, they have like trickery in it. Like a bloodline. There's some magic, special abilities. Okay, you just take a bloodline for it, that's fine. Seek a bonus feat. Superior summoning. Okay. Kind of interesting. It's like a kind of rogue mixed up with a. No, like who has trap fighting? Was the rogue? I think. Like many classes have trap fighting in Pathfinder, but still, that's kind of interesting one. Sylvan Sorcerer. Your ties to nature have more to do with creatures than with capriciousness. Sylvan Bloodline. So there's like a... You have an animal companion on this one. Like this is a... Druid Sorcerer? Yeah, like Sylvan Sorcerer means like kind of Druid Sorcerer. Well, okay. So what do we have here? War Priests. Champion of the Fate. The Faith. The radar Crusaders. What are they playing? Are they playing melee? They're playing melee heal. We will skip this one. There's a Witch. Which is more like... It's a War Priest, yeah, like melee and with like supportive spells. Okay. Gotta check this one again. Witches. Witches are potent spellcasters who can employ the strongest spells. They are especially good at controlling and weakening the enemies, both with spells and unique magical abilities called hexes. Witches can also heal and empower their allies, do less effectively than some other classes. This is a difficult class to play for a newcomer. Okay. Elemental Witch. It's like elemental casters kind of stuff. Long to avoid destruction upon the enemies, okay? Hagbound or the changeling in the process of succumbing her mother's call. A witch cursed by a hag to become her instrument of torment. A vain and petty witch overeager for powers. Or some unfortunate unfortunate. Can't read anymore. There's so much reading already. A hagbound witch finds its soul. It has been infected by a hex bite and powerful corrupt arcane magic. Her mind and body began to transform to reflect a new being. Hagbound witches suffer a slow transformative taint that is similar to their caused corruption and make ideal candidate for this additional power and tragedy. Not really sure what is she playing. So I'm not really sure. But that's like something like a transformation. Okay, that's interesting, but like. This will be probably pretty hard to play, to be honest. And we don't go for this one in the first one, of course. Hex Channeler is a witch who devotes herself to either life, healing the wounded and destroying the undead, or death, slaying the living and aiding undead. Okay. Yeah, we just jump over this one. It's like don't want to try this one, to be honest. Leyline Guardians, on which tap into the power of the patrons, not through a special connection with a familiar, but rather directly through the vast network of ley lines that cross the planes. What is ley lines? Leyline Guardian draws the power of casting spells directly from the ley lines. A ley guardian is a spontaneous spellcaster. She knows the same number of spells and receives the same number of spell slots per day as a sorcerer of a witch spell. Bonus spell granted to a ley line guardian's patrons are added to the ley line guardian's total spells known to the appropriate levels. Okay. Doesn't sound too interesting too. Like this one, the Sigmaric Witch is like, I already see like the Oracle ability here. It's kind of some kind of Oracle mix-up. Much string of the imagine not as a gift but as a curse. A body is tarnished with a mark and an ill fate. Maybe the patron of such a witch was cruel and decided that power mustn't come cheap, or maybe they mercifully helped the witch to turn the advertisement stigmatize that befell her into a source of new strength. A stigmatized witch relies on intuition. Her magic is based not on the sharpness of her wit, but on the strength of her character. Instead of the regular powers granted by a patron, such a witch gets a curse like an oracle, and she casts her spells spontaneously, like a sorcerer rather than a wizard. Okay, doesn't tell me too much, I guess. Yeah, I think we just skipped the witch. Like, I don't understand. Like, when you check all of these builds, I think I just understand like one, like maybe the elemental and the eggbound. Everything else just like, what the hell am I doing with this? It's like the same as the oracle. It's like I don't understand most of it. Wizard, okay, wizard. That's something I probably understand because I played much wizard. Arcane Bomber, too many with the exploitations of the alchemist seems quaint, if not dangerous or frightening. A few wizards take up the secrets of the bomb, however, fusing alchemy with their already considerable magical power. Okay, that's like a Arcane Bomber was the gnome from the from Kingmaker. We get like Spellbark, Blast Bomb, we get like so many bombs and stuff. I don't even know why it's like considered wizard in this game. But yeah. Necromancer. Dampier. Those who can know how to manipulate the blood of a Dampier can be a powerful component to magic. A necromancer infuses necromantic magic with the power of his unique mixture of living blood and undead ichor. As his power increases, it is in this strange arcane art, the necromancer finds a potent ways to infuse his unique blood with necromancy spells. To be honest, this one sounds awesome. But it sounds awesome because I like necromancy stuff. That's like the thing, but still, it's like, but Dampier, I've got to check what Dampier is. It's probably like a vampire class who has like some kind of specific threats. Oh, by the way, my monster is green. Yeah. Romancer. Let's just take this one on the list. Romancer. Elemental specialist. Like, this is a full pew laser mage, you know. Specializing in utilizing one element, converting other elements into their own. Yeah, that's evocation. Yeah, that's like probably like the full wizard. Like, just take all the elements and pew throw everything at the enemies. Like, there's not much to explain probably. Contrary to a traditional wizardly study, an exploiter mage forgoes the tried and true methods of arcane focus and arcane tools for the exploits favored by an alchemist. Some wizards regard this blatant exploitation of arcane magic as somehow cheating, but most exploiters believe this prejudice is close-minded and overly traditional. Arcane Reservoir. It's an innate pool of magical energy that she can draw upon to fuel her alchemist exploits and enhance her spells. Arcanists can hold a maximum amount of magical energy equal to 3 plus the Arcanist level. Each day when preparing spells, Arcane Reservoir fills with raw magical energy, gaining a number of points equal. That's like something to... You can enhance your spells with this one probably. You don't have as much spells as a normal wizard probably, but you have like empowered ones. Could be good, could be bad, I'm not really sure. It's like not as interesting to put it on the list, to be honest. But it could be somehow pretty strong. Get like this exploit you get is like the whole time. Rate the exploits. Okay, well, we just go on. It sounds decent, but it's like not good enough for the list, to be honest. Scroll 7. Some wizards consider scrolls a natural extension to their magical abilities. Scroll focus. Scroll 7 adds half its class level as a bonus to use magic device checks. Scroll specialization. So there's many scrolls, of course, in this game, and you could. This would be actually cool. I didn't even use any scrolls in Kingmaker, like not much, I would say. So there's literally a class for it. Like I just hope I get one, like within the story. Like I want a scroll 7, or maybe I can skill someone to it or buy a merchant. What is it called? Not a merchant. Mercenary, sorry, no. Yeah. Like maybe you can buy a mercenary, like, and take a scroll 7 if you have like enough scrolls and stuff. So yeah, we go on. Like this one sounds cool, and I will take it as a mercenary if I can, or maybe in the story I get one. I don't know. Usually wizards specialize in the magic schools, delivering greater impact in a focused manner, but spellmasters try to make their expertise as broad as possible. Okay, specialist school universalist. Wizards who do not specialize, known as universalists, have the most diversity of arcana. What means diversity? Like you can do everything, like kinda in bond specialization. This is even like, what is the item bound stuff? Gains additional use of his item bond class feature. What is the... I can't think of a use of this one. Like he's a universalist, okay, he can probably use every kind of spell there is, but kind of weird. I don't know. Like he could be good, actually. He could be good, he could be bad. But still, like he's not nothing for the list. It's like not... it doesn't sound as great as the other classes. While the concept of wizard specializations along the class line and recognized schools of magic certainly dates back of the time of Aslan, and perhaps beyond the dim recesses of time before humanity rose to prominence. It was the rune lords of Cassilon who explored school specialization to its full extreme, focusing their research on the discovery of that each school of magic was opposed by two specific opposition schools. The rune lords developed methods of further enhancing their masteries over their chosen arcane specialities. Essentially, they defined these 7 schools as much by what they couldn't do as by what they could. By excising impurities introduced by fixed oppositional schools, they traded arcane versatility for greater strength in their chosen fields. So that means... you take your... Yeah, you have no specialist school, you just get one. And you get like fixed opposition schools, which you can't change or can take. And this makes you even stronger. I said could be good, could be bad. Like, I'm not really sure. Kinda depends on the on the opposition scores, probably. You get. Okay, but okay, those are like the special ones. I will check them within the playthrough. Maybe I find something which is like, oh yeah, I could do this one, I could do this one. Like, we will see. The Mystic Torch already sounds pretty cool, like the Winter Witch too. But yeah, we have to unlock them midway through the game. So I guess whenever we skill, we check them. And then we try one of them out, maybe. So what was the thing? We have like a Dirgebard, the Priest of Balance, a Freebooter, Cross-Blooded, Nine-Tailed. I'm not going with Cross-Blooded after I think of it. I'll just take this one to the other screen. So, Crewmancer. So, Crossblood. We're not going with this one. Not really sure if it's like... the idea is pretty cool. The idea is pretty cool, the Crossblood, but it's like, not really sure if I want to play this one on the first one. Like, you could... It seems so based, like you don't get like everything from the second bloodline, you just get like the stats. Not as cool as I think. So yeah, we will cut Crossblooded. The Freebooter was interesting. Freebooter. His natural leader, but I can't really tell. Like, I just don't take the Freebooter because, like, I think the leader stuff is like not as cool as I thought. Like, there's not much to add to it. It's just like not as cool as I thought. Like, I'm still between, like, the Crewmancer. I won't take the Crewmancer too because I think like there must be something different with the Dhampir. I've got to check what the race Dhampir, like the vampire class, does. That's what I have to check. And yeah, so we have like the Dirgebard, Priest of Balance, Nine-Tailed there. To be honest, the Nine-Tailed there, I could probably do this one as a mercenary too. Like, the thing is, like, I can try so many. Like in the last one, I could try like 3 to 4 mercenaries. So I'm probably just going for trying some. And the Nine-Tailed there is like, I have the problem with the Nine-Tailed there that I have to play just a more. There was a Nine-Tailed there again. I don't even know it. Damn. Is this sorcerer? Yeah. The thing is, like, you have to play a Kitsune, and I don't want to, like, actually go for it. It's like the same thing with the Crewmancer. I don't want to play, like, the Dhampir because I have to. Like, maybe if the class is cool afterwards, but I don't know. So, Dirgebard or Priest of Balance. Like the Dirgebard, I've got to say, like, there was a Priest of Balance. Oh. Where was it? Where was it again? Cavalry? Cleric? Priest of Balance. The thing is, like, I think I will go for the Bard because I am kind of forced to Verdict neutral. I think like the thing is like I know all the stuff like from this guy. Actually, like most of the stuff. Because I've seen this like the positive energy, negative energy, the energy equilibrium. I've seen this one in the last playthrough on Game Maker. Like kinda. So yeah. I guess I'll go for the Dirgebard. Like everything else I have on this list, I still have the list here. I'll probably go as a Merc. As much as I can, of course. And yeah, I know I played a Bard last time. No, I didn't. Actually didn't. I had a Bard in my party, but I didn't play a Bard. I just like the Bard so much. So yeah, we're going for the Dirgebard. Next. So, Dampier. First of all, we're going for a female. That's it. Just check. This one has human, has a feat, like bonus feat and skilled. And we get like +2 bonus to an ability of our choice. Like for the Bard, we need charisma. Yeah, Bard is, we need charisma for the Bard. And so here on human we can take 2 abilities of our choice. It's okay. You possess exceptional drive and great abilities to endure and expand, and as such are currently the dominant race in the world. Their empires and nations are vast, sprawling things, and the citizens of these societies carve names for themselves with the strength of their swords, arms, and the power of their spells. Humanity is best characterized by its tumultuousness and diversity. The human cultures run the gamut from savage but honorable tribes to decadent, devil-worshipping noble families. And in the most cosmopolitan cities, human cultures, okay, there's nothing else. Like there's just like spell tech. Feat is a master ability. As mastered, feats are allowed by character. Characters take 1 feat in the first level and every 2 thereafter. Human receive a bonus feat. Okay. Skilled. Additional skill rank at first level and 1 additional rank whenever they gain a level, okay? So, elves. What do the elves have? You get like -2 constitution, +2 dex, and +1 int. +2 int. No charisma at all. Incense also have gnomes. Have perception checks, okay. Ration bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. In addition, elves receive a +2 bonus, a racial bonus to knowledge arcana skill checks. Okay, elf immunities. Like elves would be way better with a wizard probably, or of course a ranger. That's the name. Hunter, ranger, whatever. They are getting. Dwarves getting -2 charisma, so no dwarf for me. Slow and steady, stability, hardy, defensive training, giants like this. They're slow. Combat maneuver, defense +4. Yeah, that's like nothing for me here, like not for a Bard. Gnome gets +2 charisma, +2 constant, -2 strength. Is there like anything which is like bonus for a Bard actually? +2 racial and perception. Hatred, reptilian, humanoids. Defensive. You get more defensive against giants. You get more attack against reptilian humanoids. It's like lizards and stuff. Illusion resistant +2 racial bonus against illusion spells and effects. Gnome magic. Add +1 of saving throws against illusion stuff. Knowledge world checks +2. Yeah, okay, they are slow. It's just like gnomes are slow, that's it. Heritage. First place in living conditions create sub-races different from their peers. They gain unique racial traits in exchange for losing some of the usual ones. Like, wait. So you're getting... There's like even a racial stuff? Ooh. Ah, okay. Wow. Well. Okay. A halfling. Halfling and Gnome. It's not the same, I know. It's not the same, it's different. Okay, 2 charisma, 2 dex. Fearless. Throwing against fear. They're slower as well. +2 bonus on athletics and mobility checks. Restoration bonus on perception. Okay, luck throws. Half elf. And it's half elf, half human, okay. Elf immunities and racial. I get +2 of my choice, okay. Half orc. Skilled again, intimidating, like they are probably more for your like melee stuff. Orc ferocity, more below no weapons, you but not killed, you can fight for 1 more round as if disabled. +2 choice, that's great. Azima, what is Azima? They're getting no bonuses? But they're getting heritage. Do not know exactly where their celestial powers came from, but the similar qualities of many such celestial touched being hint at a relatively indistinct or all-encompassing heavenly force in their lineage. Some, however, possess more unique traits and abilities inherited from their supernatural forebears. Attribute that hint at the precise time of celestial being that affected their ancestors. Okay. 2 circumstance bonus on saving throws against blinded or dazzled. Acid resistance, cold, and electric. There's nothing specific to them. Yeah, they have resistance and stuff, but not really sure. Same for tieflings. Like they have like, okay, they have like resistance, that's great. So many tieflings follow the general model of the tieflings around. Many more do not. Those are different in lineage, huh? So you can, is there like, okay. Just wanted to say, like there's so many. Like, is there Azima the same one? Oh shit. Like, there's so many sub stuff too on race. I was just like, okay, there was a races, but like, there's so many sub stuff with it. Like, damn. It completely changes the decision again. Like, that's. I will not read any of, like, all of them, I can tell. I will not do this one. We are Dirgebard, which needs charisma. That's like. That's like the point. It's an Ori. All red. Slow movement dwarf plant. Okay. Consensus. Acid resistance 5, acid affinity. When all casts a spell with acid descriptor, the saving throw DC against it increase. Okay. What do they have for subclasses? Ah, you get like abilities from it. So you get like, okay, the subclasses give you plus stuff too. Like, okay, that's even worse. Okay, dump here. That's like the vampire stuff. Like, what do they have? Like, or special? Descendant here is the alternate vampires descended from a specific breed of vampires. A player may choose one of the following heritage. Okay. Negative energy. Do a living creature. A Dampier reacts to positive and negative energy as if they were undead. Positive energy harms them, while negative energy heals them. And that's exactly why I don't take a Dampier, because I think you will not get a healer with negative energy. That's what I think. That's why I don't take it. Yeah, it was like, I expected something like this. Takes no penalties from energy drain effects. Undead resistance. A racial bonus against disease and mind affecting effects. Okay. Yeah, like probably, yeah, just as a thought, like there's some more subclasses. Kitsune. Kitsune. Kitsune heritage. Maybe select from the Kitsune race. It's like Arcane Kitsune and Kitsune. Kitsune magic. Add +1 to the DC of any saving throw against enchantment spells that they cast. Kitsune has a charisma. Kitsune with a charisma score of 11 or higher. King Kitsune, it is intelligence. For Keen Kitsune, it is intelligence instead of charisma. Gain the light spell-like ability to use 3 times a day. Okay, what does it mean? Wait a second. What does it mean? Okay. Okay, they are agile. Restoration bonus on mobility. You can go human or Kitsune. So I'm not really sure what to take, to be honest. What gives me like the best? Like I'm still. The thing is, like, I'm still for the halfling. But wait, no. You know what? I'm going with a Kitsune. Or am I? Am I going with a human? Okay. I'm not really sure what's like the best idea. I'm just, I don't know. I think I'm going with, like, I think I'm going with like the hasty isn't okay, but the halfling has like hasty. Wait, well, what does a gnome have for like sub stuff? What is hatred and defensive training? That's what I mean. Like, you don't. This one sounds pretty awesome. The traveler, you get faster with the 30 feet speed. You get more lore. And you don't need, like, I don't think you need the hatred, and I don't think you need the defensive training at all. I'm going with the gnome. Traveler gnome. I think for bard it is like fine. You don't need much movement anyways. Like, your spells are literally have like an insane radius. Yeah, let's just go like this. Background selection. In order to how this song must work, your hands are closed and your body is strong. One may find your life dull and tedious, but your day-to-day routine made you more resilient and enduring than the most. That's a craft. This just gives you like beats for weapons. The wealthy and powerful in this world is much more challenging than one may think. You had to develop a certain set of skills. But wait, can I just change this one? I don't. Nope. I need a body as like a gnome at least. Looks cool. So many good memories if I see the Kingmaker faces, like, to be honest. Those are like so many good memories. Is there like another? Like that's a dwarf? Is he more? What is custom? Oh. Come on, there must be another. Yeah, we will take she. Like she is good. Background selection back. It's like rapier. Like for weapons, I have a crossbow. I think. I think I have a crossbow. Oh wait, what can we do here? Like this is Oblate, you're a person of faith who spends your early years in the service of the temple. Your life is intertwined with the divine, and you feel its present guiding your future path. Persuasion. This gives you an improved unarmed strike. Cherry? What is this one? Is there something where you can like use your charisma instead of anything else? It just gives you like club and stuff. Light crossbow. Short bow, long bow. Must be something for. What is this? Your life students knowledge. You spend endless hours amongst books, schools, artifacts, and having mysteries, solving them one by one, and yet you feel like it is only a beginning of your journey, since there's so much to learn and discover. Knowledge Arcana to the list of a class skill. You also get scribe scrolls as a bonus feast. If the character already has class proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selected background of a class during character creation, then the correspondence from background change to a person. Okay. What is the Dirgebard necromancer? Ah, no, that's like, she doesn't, I don't think like I summon. Is there like not something you can use your charisma at all? I would love to have this, wait, just search. Does this work? Charisma? Wait. Skills. Well, okay. Well, okay. That was stupid. Everything is a skill. Kinda everything. Okay, what does this one do? There's nothing with... Didn't find anything with a crossbow stuff so far. Let me just check. Is there like more with a crossbow wanderer? Longbow, shortbow. Here's light crossbow. There's really nothing with it. Dueling sword. Throwing axe. What does nature do? That's not what I want. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Just like go for acolyte. But wisdom instead of charisma is just... It's terrible. I want to have charisma. What do you have like from the gnome? Knowledge world check. Do to perception. So we should go for knowledge world. The best like knowledge world and perception. This would be great. I still think like this one is good. Like I'll take this one because it's like against fatigue and exhaustion. I'm not really sure which one should be better. Yeah, let's just go with this one. 25 points. Gotta go like full charisma, of course. The other 8 points should be... Not really sure. I guess this was saving throws, which makes low religion, low perception things. What did I take, you know? No. What did it? There it is. Perception, low nature. We gotta take some wisdom. I have -2 on this one, actually. What? -14 wisdom. Do I need dex? Yeah, let's just go like this, I guess. Okay. We get something from like Gnome? I think that we get something from Gnome. Oh, stealth. Okay, we get stealth +4 because we're so small. Nice. What do I want with her? Like she needs persuasion. Like that's one thing. Because we have like high charisma and it kind of makes sense. I guess. Because of the high charisma. Do we have magic devices? Charisma? Is it like charisma bonus? Ah, okay. We need one more. Wisdom ability score. This one depends on wisdom ability score too, isn't it? All of this is. Yeah, we just. Intelligence. Now we take nature. Yep. Beats. Lingering performance. The effects of a bard carry on even after you have stopped performing. Yes. Yes. There we go. There's no other way than to take this one first. Okay. Extra performance would be fine too. We're just going with the lingering performance. Spells. We can choose 2 spells. What makes sense? Like how do I want to play? What do I want to do with this character? When I'm going from like the spell like the Dirgebard, like he should buff stuff and debuff stuff, I guess. So what is this? This is like personal, cause fear. Do we have any kind of like mess stuff? Oh, grease. I think grease is a. We'll take grease. And we will take remove fear. For the start. Okay. We will play chaotic neutral. Just saying. It's like totally my thing. Abada. Favorite weapon, crossbow. Light crossbow. Favorite weapon, mace. A fell master of witches, prince of the laws, the most powerful in night, agile in dead inhabited hell, and only one rulers of the claim will divinity. Okay. This usually denotes the beliefs that those commonly called gods are not worthy the authority. So no archetype means like atheism is like nothing. You just get nothing out of it. Is there like one with... Is there like maybe one with favorite weapon? Big crossbow? Like absolutely no one with it, to be honest. I want to be chaotic neutral, so I have to take something with chaotic neutral. Illustria. Should I go atheism? Like it's just nothing. Chaotic neutral. I don't know what the domains do, to be honest. Like, which kind of bonus do you get out of it? Like, the favorite weapon, like, I understand, like, that's fine, I guess, but still, it's... Domains, I don't understand the domains. Okay. We should just go for atheism. Let's go. Chaotic neutral. Here we go. It's body type. Oh. So I can be fat. I like the last one. Why is the brows so insanely big? Yeah, we take. Okay, that's kind of boring. Yeah, let's check silver. Silver with green. This sounds great. Yep. There's probably no tattoo. Or paint. No, we just go vanilla. We go full green. Next. Hey, but can you take a man voice?
I am superior.
Okay, that's exactly what I want. A man voice. What is cute little? What is cute little halfling? Like a madman.
Get it off me.
Okay, what do we take? Too brave? That's too heroic, huh?
Hesitation is a waste of time.
We should just like get a
I'll
chill.
take care of it.
May I see your entrails, please?
Oh no, this one. The mad woman kind of made me mad in the Wind Kingmaker, to be honest. Okay, we just like Caffrey?
Grace?
No, miss.
Away, you rascal!
No contest.
I'm wounded!
We shall overcome.
Cover me! The spell's not working. That's mean.
Oh, this one. The Caffrey suits the most, but it's so annoying. I can tell. I had the same on my character.
Our path leads on.
Sure, go
Aim
for it.
carefully. I won't take that.
Pragmatic?
Someone else would make better use of this.
Yep, we go for it. Need month 10. I'm just going for my build this time. We go for the same name? Huh? Maybe?
This will hurt.
Still not sure if like it's a good idea to take like charisma full, but let's just try this one. I don't know why did I get like proficiency for bucklers, leeches, and heavy shields. It's like normal, I guess. Okay. We can start finally. It just took like 2 hours. Just took like 2 hours to make a character. And I have still no idea what I'm doing.